past possibilities or choices, and might have just past possibilities. So would have unfulfilled past actions, should have advisable or unadvisable actions, but they didn't happen, could have past possibilities, past choices, might have past possibilities. These are modal auxiliaries. They describe past actions, and we make them this way. We have the modal. In the passive, we make modal plus not or have, and then plus the past participle. Okay, let's practice this now. Let's review past modals. I read an article where a mother is suing a pediatrician for giving the child the wrong medicine. What do you think?
She shouldn't have gone to that pediatrician. She should have asked other people first.
Okay, good. Lewis?
I hate medicine. The child might have refused to take the medicine.
I don't think her mum would have liked that. And Monica?
The doctor could have been more careful. Everyone makes mistakes though.
That's true. Okay, thank you very much. Now you can look and listen. Look and listen. Dr. Wall would have performed the operation, but he doesn't like working with Dr. Robinson. The patient should have arrived sooner. The nurse could have left the operating room, but she wanted to stay. The dentist might have removed the tooth, but he thought it could be saved. Read and repeat. And now it's time to review conditional sentences. There are three types of conditional sentences, and each one has an if clause and a main clause. Let's look at the first conditional. If the acrobat falls, Mary will cry. If the trapeze artist falls, he can die. The ringmaster will be angry if the clowns don't make the crowd laugh. The seal will perform a trick if you can find the ball. The first conditional is used for situations that are true in the present or the future. True situations, present or future. In the if clause, we have present simple. So we have if plus present simple. And in the main clause, we use will or a future form like can as well. So will, maybe can in the if clause. And if the if clause begins the sentence, we must have a comma. Okay, let's look at the second conditional now. If the clown had more time, he would sign autographs. The children could go to the circus if school got out early. If I won the lottery, I would buy a circus. The tightrope walker wouldn't look down if he were frightened. Second conditional is used for contrary to fact situations in the present or the future, or untrue situations. So second conditional, this is used for untrue situations in the present or the future. Okay, in the if clause, we use if plus simple past, past simple. Past simple and comma if it's the first clause. If begins, we have a comma, and then in the second clause we use would or could plus a simple past form, a simple form. Would or could plus simple form. For example, if the clown had more time, he would sign autographs. Okay, let's review the third conditional now. Please have a look at these sentences. If the clown had bought more lipstick, he could have painted his ears. The elephants would have relaxed if the lions hadn't roared. If the lion tamer had been more careful, he wouldn't have died. The acrobats would have quit if they had known they were the last act. The third conditional is used for contrary to fact situations in the past, or untrue situations in the past. Third conditional. This means untrue situations in the past, and we use it to make it. We say if plus the past perfect in the if clause, and then in the main clause we have would or could have, or could have plus the past participle. Participle. Okay. If plus past perfect, would have, could have, past participle. And as usual, if the if clause is first, we have a comma after it. Let's practice. Does everyone remember conditionals?
Sure we do. They're easy to remember.
Good. Okay. Lewis, what would you do if you were at the circus and a tightrope walker fell?
If that happens, I would run into the ring and help the person, especially if she were a beautiful girl.
I bet you would. Rosa, are you going to the circus next summer?
I'll go if I have enough time. Hopefully, I will have a job.
Okay. And Monica, did you read the newspaper article about the clown?
Yes, I did. He was a foolish clown. I wouldn't have frightened the child if he had thrown coal at me. Clowns should expect these things to happen.
Well, I'm not so sure I agree with you. But thank you, everyone. And now, if you have time, you can look and listen. Look